2, and 3. Let's go. Right. They say it's the bye week, baby. There's no needle that can be moved as it relates to impact. But there is such a thing of watching other teams play that's in our division, right? One way or another, Cowboy Nation. One way or another. Come on. Jerry, it's time to give out some grades. It's awards. They say ain't no party like a cowboy party. Yeah. Y'all update me on all of the scores. Please do so. Please do so. Hey, ho. Come on. Be sure to hit that like button. Share this content. Yeah. If it's your birthday this month, happy birthday to you. Come on. Yes. Yeah, the name is Nation. Mama, there go that man again. Yeah. Come on, Cowboy Nation. 5, 4, 3, 2, yeah. Ain't no party like a Law Nation party. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained, Cowboy Nation? Can you believe it? Do people really say still that Dak Prescott is not on Pat Mahomes' level? Because I've been seeing a lot of people saying, Dak Prescott, he ain't no Pat Mahomes. What's going on with them? Throw the towel in. Did they just go again? 27-0. Dak Prescott team would never. Not led by Dak Prescott. I can hear the crucifixions, and I'm not saying that it's all Pat Mahomes, but come on, man, what the world is going on? And I continue to tell people, can you imagine under Jason Garrett how some of these quarterbacks would look, like the Lamar Jacksons of the world, Pat Mahomes of the world, under Jason Garrett? It's hard, for those first few years for Dak Prescott. It's hard. Look at Daniel Jones. What's the score is over there? Daniel Jones, right? Oh, cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It is you, the loyal citizen of Houston, Texas. Put it up. Come on. There we go. You got to be catfishing me. You got to be catfishing me. Is this Eastside Harold? No way. No. Oh my goodness. Eastside Harold, what's up, dog? Hey man. Look, let me check. Your team must be winning this. Let me just make sure what the Texas is doing. Okay, they ain't playing yet. Okay, I'm making sure, because I haven't been following the Texans. But we've been worried about you, man. Let me know if this is really you. Start saying something outside of cap. No catfish. No, man. No way. No way. Eastside Harold. We've been looking for you. We've been asking about you. We was worried about you a little bit, and we just wanted to make sure all is well. We hope that you are above, and it's like they say, it's better to be seen versus viewed. So I'm glad that you are seen here, Cowboy Nation. Oh my goodness. Shout out to the Texans. Shout out to your East Side. I'm rooting for you on a couple of those games though, man. Oh my goodness. Neither here nor there. If y'all don't know Eastside Harold, he's the loyal citizen of Houston. Cannot believe it. But he's a good guy. He follow all of Cowboys content, and he like to stick his nose into the detailings of what we are doing and who's better than number 4 on our team. And he's been on this journey for a long time. So we like to welcome Eastside onto the stream. Appreciate you, dog. Hey, all right, so awards. 105.3 The Fan did a bi-week award. Shout out to Brian Broaddus, great concept. And it's one of those things whereas it's time to give to appreciations for the people that put it out there. Now, we can all argue about this and that, but we can't argue about this one. This off-season award, this bye-week award, these last 5 games, we got to give most improvement, the overlooked, to be considered, as a future starter. We got to give that award to Terrence Steele. Come on. You cannot say that Terrence Steele do not deserve that award, right? Can anybody disagree? Terrence Steele deserved that award, and there's no way that we can look at it like, nah, he don't deserve this award and these sorts of things. You got to give him that one, right? Oh, and another award, right? I'm going to say come out of nowhere award. And I'm going to see if you guys going to say his name. Who should get the come out of nowhere award? It could be on the offense or it could be on the defense. But because Terrence still got the most improved award, by the way, come out of nowhere award. Who you guys got? I see some people in the chat. I ain't going to yell out who somebody got, No. We knew Diggs was going to do something, Did they score again? Oh, they showing highlights. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but this guy, I got to give it to him. He wears this number that's been floating around to multiple people. Lewis wore the number once. Diggs wore the number once. And now J-Ron Curse is wearing this number. This number 27. We got to give this guy, I come out of nowhere. J-Ron Curse, man. Oh my goodness, J-Ron Curse. Came out of nowhere and he's been an impactful player. He's been the guy that, hey, I like what he's doing. As far as temperaments, tenacity. Oh my goodness. Hey, he just that guy. He just that guy. So come out of nowhere award. I should have a trophy just fall out of the sky. When I say this, can I create one right quick? Just coming out of the sky. When we have these type of things, man. We just have a trophy just falling out of the sky. Yeah. See, law can design something on the fly right quick. Just come out of the sky, you know. We just got to give him that trophy right there, right? You know, just come out of anywhere, you know. Let me keep that award up there. Y'all like that award? That little award, that trophy look good. Let me put it slide it right here. Yeah. That award. Most improved, Terrence Steele, come out of nowhere, got to be J. Ron Kurz. Let's give a consistent award. And majority of these awards for this bye week is primarily for the underdogs, right? And then we can get into the MVP and everything, because we already know the MVP. The consistent award. Come day in and day out. Let's give a round of applause to Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz. Oh, Schultz, you know, I would never think, you know, I had Schultz right to dead, right? You know, I was the guy that had, you know, Schultz out there like, come on, the Cowboys, why y'all gonna draft him? He's a blocking tight end. We got enough of them. We can find them anywhere, right? You know? But Schultz, day in and day out, took his lunch pail, walked out there with his chest out, didn't miss a beat, showcased it, everything that everybody needed to see last year. And I thought that, yeah, maybe that just could be. That could just be a training camp situation. He was like, nah. And I see you guys always looking to replace me. Didn't even stop at the end of last year, right? Because at the end of last year, we was thinking about, hey, Kyle Pitts. Ooh, Kyle Pitts mixed in with a Blake Jarwin. Boy, that would be crazy, right? Let me know. I know a lot of people going to be like, nah, I had Schultz all my life, you know. But I know for sure that a lot of people had Schultz off this team. And then last year he showed up, right? Let me know where I'm lying. And then this year, he consistently kept that same energy. And it's a contract year for him. Oh my goodness. It's a situation and scenario now that we're looking at it like, oh, wow. Let me check on those scores again. Let's see. Washington had them playing pretty tight. But one thing I can see by watching the Washington team and the Packers team, they're going to have their hands full when they play against the Cowboys. And this is just me. This is not just me talking about the Cowboys, by the way. Chiefs down 27 points. Dolphins up 13-7. We played the Dolphins this year. Panthers 3-5. Come on, Panthers, y'all. Look. I know since we beat you guys, y'all haven't did anything since then. Everybody got the blueprint. But Panthers, y'all going to have to figure it out, you know. And then the Eagles versus the Raiders later on this evening there. And I know some people can't wait to see that one, you know. But, you know, it is what it is. No, we can beat both of those teams. Yeah, Jay Lombardi. It's another thing that I wanted to point out. What game? Yeah, Bengals versus Ravens. Halftime 13-10. I know it take 4 quarters. Ravens are beatable. You know, a lot of people, and I know that they are not on the NFC side, but you guys get what I'm saying. They are beatable. You know, they went and beat somebody real bad, and now everybody was talking about, hey, you know, watch out for this, watch out for that. Yep. And we'll see. 27-0. Now, the Chiefs can't come back, though, huh? Yeah, 15-3, that's what you got? Okay. The bye week award. This is the bye week award show, right? All right, so let's give. I ain't gonna give the big award out yet. You know, we already know. Big award goes to. We don't even have to say that. But let's swing around from the players and give defense, coachings, and the coaches award. Let's give a round of applause to Dan Quinn for establishing a mentality. I will call this the Mentality Award because through Dan Quinn going out there, making sure Al Harris doing his deal, Joe Witt Jr. doing his deal, those boys on the defensive side of the coin, I know we still give up a lot of yards, right? I do know that we can probably, let me pull this up. I should have pulled it up earlier. Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, Pro Football Focus. Look at the mighty Ezekiel Elliott. Let's pull in the Dallas Cowboys. And we go right here. And these numbers will change by the end of the day because we're not playing today, and that's okay. And that's okay. Slide this over right quick. All right, so the Cowboys, 21st in defense, first in offense, and first in overall, meaning that by the metrics alone, with however you compile the numbers, the Cowboys are doing it better than any team in the NFL according to these metrics. Now, metrics don't win you Super Bowls, by the way, and you're not a complete team in October nor November, especially the first part of November. Maybe the latter part of November, you can start seeing where your team is at. You can start feeling like, okay, my team is right here now. But when you look at the totality of everything, the totality is that we're heading in the right direction. It's not like we're 16th in offense and 28th in defense. No, it's not like we're playing like that and managing to win games. No. We are first in overall. Yeah, so that's how you get that. So shout out to Dan Quinn for establishing the mentality, right? 16-1, period. Stop the negative. This is from Jessica. Well, we're just objectively speaking, I know from nobody will be watching me, Jessica, if I say, hey, we going undefeated every year, nobody be like, hey man, this dude, but I got to be objectively speaking in my approach. But I feel you, I absolutely feel you. 16-1, you can say 16-1, period. But I don't think that you have to slap the negative on the end of it because that makes people kind of look at you like, hey, why you going against other people's thoughts? That's just how it goes. Not everybody make the best spaghetti, right? That's just how it goes. We should have different opinions and different views or different conversations of thoughts, but not call people negative because they have a different opinion or a different view. That's all I'm saying, Lady Jessica. Don't think that I'm being negative toward you, But this is just me coming from an objective reasoning from that aspect of it. 2 to 3 losses is max. This from Wiper, Hunter. I feel you. Good coaching and better schemes go a long way. This is from Jay Lombardi. Yeah. Let's give the Outstanding Rookie Award. This is just me standing. Now, I'm not saying that he's the best ever. I'm not saying that the other guys don't have a chance nor a scenario of an opportunity to be presented. But we got to give it to Parsons. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got to look at it like this. Parsons is doing so much. He's also playing in a spot whereas we can see, like, if you only put him at defensive edge, right? Like, if you only put him on the end, we calculated that he would have 17 sacks, basically. Give or take. He's a double-digit sack guy, just off of the pressure, the amount of times that if you can put him on one side or the other, I believe that he will be able to get there, right? So he's a stud. Shout out to you, Lance Bell. He is a flat-out, true and through stud. But they got him playing also. As the linebacker, whereas you got a lot of coverage responsibility and you will not pursue and chase to the quarterback every time. It'll be crazy if he can get double-digit sacks from that role. And based upon the defense that we got, I meant to say, you're not going to get that many sacks just because of the way he's planning this particular scheme. But you still got to look at it like, man, we can see if you put him on the edge and you just have him to go, he'll get there. So that's that. But let me do this. Let's listen in to 105.3 The Fan. I don't have the same amount of time that I used to have on these shows because it's a bye week, man, and I already got some pre-planned things that I got to do. So we're going to try to speed this show up a little bit faster than what I normally do it as, okay? All right, so let's listen to 105.
Stop Throwing Dirt on Me award.
I like it. Okay.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Stop Throwing Dirt on Me award. This
Shout out
award
to Young
goes
Wilson.
to Anthony Brown.
Oh, look at that.
Cornerback.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Anthony.
Okay, he started every game for you this year.
That's good.
32 tackles.
You know, I think he's had an up and down career, Brian. So
Yeah.
I will stop throwing dirt on him for now.
Yeah.
But I challenge him. Stop giving me reasons to throw dirt on you, Anthony.
I was throwing a lot of dirt on him. I was throwing a lot of dirt on him. I was throwing a lot of dirt on Connor Williams. Connor Williams got to come back to maybe a shovelful needs to be thrown around his feet. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's what I imagine the trophy they look like. The
Yeah,
award, a
yeah,
shovel.
a little shovel. Yeah, a shovel. Maybe a backhoe. You know, a big backhoe of
Pulling the dirt away.
Yeah,
I got
a lot
a
of
shovel.
dirt. Well, yeah, these are football players. A lot of dirt. But yeah, he started every game. 32 tackles, 2 interceptions. He's got 1 pick six. He's also got 6 passes defensed as well.
Look at that.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You know, it wasn't too long ago where the biggest stat with Anthony Brown would be his penalties.
Yeah,
Couldn't help it.
yeah.
Yeah, I think he's figured out a lot of stuff.
To me, this guy, he could have got a penalty in that on that final that third down throw that
could have,
New
yeah.
England had.
Packers
but he-
scored again.
Mercifully, that Brad Allen's crew just had a really bad day. How about this next award, General and Lucius?
Patriots beating the dog out of
The
the
No
Jets.
Time for a Bad Time Award.
Jerry Jones.
No Time for a Bad Time Award.
Fond of saying that.
Yeah. This goes to Noah Brown. And I'll say this because Noah Brown, in 5 games, he hadn't made any starts. Matter of fact, he was inactive the very first game of the season.
Right.
He only plays 26% of the offensive snaps.
Probably
But-
career high, though.
Yeah, but he has 6 receptions on 7 targets
Nice work.
for 92 yards with a 15-yard an average reception.
Very.
That's good stuff for Noah Brown. Appreciate you for the donation to help elevate the nation. Young Wilson, appreciate you so much. Cowboys, healthy, wiser, hustle, and fight to finish the game. Aloha, friend. Young Wilson. 1,000,000% right. 1,000,000% right. Let's go. That's who we are.
Cool.
First reception. So, yeah, Noah Brown to me, when his stuff is always him and Cedric Wilson. We're always going to be about special teams and stuff. But when this guy does play some offensive snaps, like I say, doesn't get a lot of time to play, he seems to do some pretty good things for you. So I want to recognize Noah Brown for the No Time for a Bad Time award because every time
Good
he's
award.
played, he's done a pretty good
Seemed
job.
like
for
with
you.
Jay Jeezy, he just wanted him blocking. You know.
Yeah, it
And
was
then-
always like, okay, if you see 85 on the end of the line or as a wing, they were going to run the ball to that side or bring him in motion and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think he's kind of developed a little bit into a better. I clearly think Cedric Wilson's a more complete receiver. But Noah Brown, when you talk about the things that he does for you, like I say, on the offensive snaps, and then also what he does on the defensive side of things, or on the special team side of things, you know, covers kicks and things like that. The guy's got a lot of toughness to him. So
He just wasn't taking advantage of his opportunities for the first couple of years.
no.
You know, and then I think it was this year in Oxnard, it was like, holy cow, like
Yeah.
Noah's added some stuff to his game.
Exactly right. Exactly right. How about this one? This next award. This guy doesn't get enough credit award.
Who that may be.
That's J-Ron Curse. And I say this. He's been a starter, General and Lucius, for you since week 2 against the Chargers. Since then, he's had 29 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 4 quarterback hits, and he's played 97% of the snaps.
Wow. I didn't know it was that much.
Yeah.
That's
so,
awesome.
I mean, defensive snaps. So when you start to talk about, for so many years around here, we were screaming at these guys because of the lack of a safety play. You know, and this is also, too, with Donovan Wilson being out.
No doubt, man. That's why I say J-Ron Kurz, man, come out of nowhere award for him filling into this situation and doing what he's doing. It's crazy. crazy in a good way. All right, let me watch this play right quick for it's 39, and it's Kansas City Chiefs. Let's see what he's going to do on a third down play. Oh, my God. Okay. And he look, man, that's an uncatchable ball, man. Give him a flag, dog. He's an uncatchable ball. Let's see. What is going on with Pat Mahomes? Hey, he threw that to the heavens. Look, I don't know who, we talked about Mojo. Somebody stole Pat Mahomes' mojo. He threw that thing. He said, hey, Moses, run that 9 route right quick. You know, he threw it to Moses and them up there in the heavens. Good grief. All right, so let's see. I think they make this kick. They at least get on the board. 27-3. Yeah. I hope that mojo is still kind of gone when he play against us, but neither here nor there. Even at full strength, Pat Mahomes or whatever's going on with him, I think that we can still give the Chiefs a run, right? But I don't know what's going on, that
Pat. Big body, physical, how are you going to have that guy? That play he made on third down the other day in that game, knifing in there and getting a tackle behind the line of scrimmage to forcing the Patriots to punt. That's the kind of stuff, man. This team hadn't had safeties play like that in a while.
No.
I mean, so this team that struggles, give this guy, again, Jaron Curse, the guy who doesn't get enough credit award. He deserves a lot of credit for the way he's playing.
No doubt,
okay.
No doubt.
How about the Don't Worry About These Hands award?
Okay.
Don't worry about these hands.
Who we don't have to worry about?
Tony Pollard.
Shout out to you, Perry.
In 6 games, Tony Pollard has had 15 targets. How many balls do you think he's caught in 15 targets?
I'm tempted to say all 15 since it's the Don't Worry About These Hands award.
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness.
I led you right there.
You did.
Yeah, Tony in 6 games, he's 15 targets, 15 receptions.
Oh,
now,
my goodness. That's awesome.
That's for 115 yards. But let me give you another one, too. Maybe an honorable mention here. His running mate, Ezekiel Elliott, he's 16 of 18 on targets.
That's awesome.
So if you look at what the Dallas Cowboys have been able to do, throwing the ball to their running backs, man, that's pretty impressive that they've only had 2 missed targets, between those 2 guys.
And I feel like they're doing more than just the screens or the drop-offs.
Yeah.
They're, some of...
Not bad at all. Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott both catching that ball out of the backfield and Dak Prescott finding them. That's a wonderful thing. All right, so the Washington looks like they scored again. Shout out to the Washington. Perry Locke says, let's wrap up the division and get home field advantage. I said that it's necessary that we get home field advantage throughout the playoff. I think that the Super Bowl should go through Dallas. So we got to win every game, and I'm really, really rooting for us to do such. Really rooting for us to do such. We just got to stay focused and locked in. But shout out to
those had a degree of difficulty on
Dak
them.
Prescott finding these
absolutely.
running backs in the backfield.
That's there was the one that was thrown up to Elliott. What game was that? Was it the Carolina game where they just did? Zeke had to pick up a blitz. He misses the blitz. The linebacker's on top of Dak, and Dak kind of spins to his left and just kind of throws it out to the side. Zeke, he misses the block or the pickup, but he's able to make the play. And so I just think that the stability, we talk about complete backs and their ability to run, block, catch. I think this is a really kind of an underrated stat for these 2 running backs, the ability that every time they get thrown the ball that they're going to be, they're probably going to make a reception for you. All right, here's the Gordon Bombay Coaching Award.
Bombay!
Gordon Bombay is our guy from the Mighty Ducks, right?
Mighty Ducks.
Emilio Estevez.
Emilio Estevez, yeah.
My mind went straight to gin. Have you seen this? Like a
The
little
Bombay
bottle?
gin?
Yeah.
That's good gin.
Is that in a plastic bottle, Lucius?
I've never grabbed it.
It looks. I think it's a plastic bottle gin, and so I'd be a little. I've never had it myself, but when it's in a plastic bottle like that, I kind of not going to.
I think you're besmirching Bombay Sapphire pretty good over there. It's not the cheapest gin. It's not super cheap gin.
But it's in a plastic. Is it in a plastic?
I don't
bottle?
think so. I mean,
No.
hey,
Yeah, I don't
maybe the
know.
game has changed
Yeah,
since I left. But
I'm not a big gin drinker, though.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't have been very good in the 20s when they were making gin. I probably wouldn't have been a very good. But the Gordon Bombay Coaching Award goes to Joe Witt, the secondary coach for the Dallas Cowboys. And I give Joe Witt this award because there's no way that we believe that the secondary would have played as well as they have. I know Al Harris is also an assistant there, so I'll give him a little credit. But Joe Witt has come in. My guys in Atlanta talk about that he was going to make guys accountable, and he was going to teach them, and he was going to get them all playing well. And I think for the most part of the secondary, yes, they have given up some plays. But for the most part, there's no way that I would have believed. I don't know if any of us would have believed that they would have had a guy with like Diggs with the 7 interceptions, with Brown with 2 interceptions, KZ with. I mean, they've got guys. They're turning this ball over. So I want to give Joe Witt some credit. I know a lot of people talk about with Dan Quinn and what he's done, but give him a lot of credit for how they played. And I also want to give an honorable mention to Joe Philbin, the line coach, because Joe Philbin. He's one of the only guys that really believed that Terrence Steele could play. Trust me. He was, when you talk to people over there that say, yeah, it's a good kid. Joe Philbin's the one that believed that Terrence Steele could play and be better when we all thought this. So I want to give him a shout out.
Did they take the touchdown off the board? What happened? I thought they scored. What happened to that touchdown? So the score is 21-7 now? Or they got the score at this point, right? Y'all let me know.
That offensive line, by the way, has not had their starting 5 together yet. Hopefully at Minnesota that will change.
All right, so shout out to 105.3 The Fan on that segment there. Here's the link if you want to watch the entire video without me pausing and stopping and rewinding. I agree with Joe Witt Jr. He's stepping up and being one of those guys that can help out in Dan Quinn's philosophy. Majorly is technique. And I guess when we look at other teams that he coached with, I think he coached a little bit with the Cleveland Browns, and of course he did the situation with the Atlanta Falcons. But how he got it out of the mud was with Joe Witt Jr. was with the Green Bay Packers. And he had one of the guys that endorsed him to be a defensive coordinator, Charles Woodson. So when you think about the resume of Joe Witt Jr., you have to respect that. And I believe that, when you have that type of skill set and you have that type of an ability, that goes a long way. It was 4th and goal. Oh, wow. So they didn't get it. Good grief. All right, so it goes a long way, and I think that the players can gravitate toward that because now he have a reference point and say, well, I coached Charles Woodson, and this is what he did in certain situations. Not saying that he gave Charles Woodson his skill set, but, that goes a long way. And I tell people all the time, validation is only good for parking, but he is validated. He is validated. So shout out to Joe Witt Jr. Now, as far as Joe Philbin, we got to give him a round of applause because without him, think about this. The front 5 is a complete unit. If you have one person or 2 people that really is not picking up the program, they will find that weak link. And they will penetrate and they will work on it. They'll work on it to expose the offensive line. And regardless, people will be saying, hey, the Dallas Cowboys offensive line is terrible. But that's not the case nor the scenario. Joe Philbin got all of these boys playing up to par. Now, we as fans, not analysts, but we as fans can go back and forth of saying who should play here and who should play there. Should it be, the Cowboys moving La'el Collins back at guard, or will Terrence Steele hit the bench? But it's up to Joe Philbin. It's up to Kellen Moore. It's up to the head coach, Mike McCarthy, not people that's sitting in these chairs. You see what I'm saying? That makes his decision. And I get it, we can go back and look at the historic data, and we can go back. Yep, that's why we will beat them when we play them. Yeah. I think that our offensive power is just so straight. So straight, man. Shout out to you, Michael B. Yeah, Lance Bell says no score. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all some real ones, baby. Choctaw, what's good with you? Say what? They feel sorry for the Washington Football Club. That's their new name, Washington Football Club. Quite sure it should be. All right, so as we tackle down the final few minutes of this particular show, I really appreciate each and every last one of you all for jumping in and tuning in. The giveaway is still accessible. Remember, we're going to do the drawing. We're going to do the drawing on November the 5th. November the 5th is when we're going to do the drawing for the CeeDee Lamb jersey. Thank those who sent their Cash App to the Law Nations Fund, and we're going to pull names from the Cash App, as well as we're going to pull names. We did include PayPal because some people donated via PayPal, and we're going to pull those names, and you guys will recoup a jersey. Your name is going to go in the will, and we're going to do that whole thing. But speaking of that thing, stay tuned. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Shouting out my partners at The Game Day. The Game Day is a new sports and sports betting media company built for today's fans. Check out the link in my bio or my community tab for all their great content, and head to their website, thegameday.com, for the latest sportsbook promos, betting tips, expert picks, and sportsbook app reviews.
Excellent.
Hey, 657-390-7391 is the hotline for your mind. Be sure to give that call if you want to have something to be spoken to. You know, we're going to keep everything short. Everyone get about a minute or so. If y'all want to call in, let me know, and we can get this thing going the best way possible. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. 5-3 is the score for the Giants. I feel you. I feel you, my dog. I feel you. Law that you pray. Akeem Smith, he says, Law that you pray today. Actually, my prayer, my grace, and my mercy is from within. You know, I don't have to let people know of it, because he already know that I know him. Good book says, acknowledge him in all thy way, and he shall direct your path. I wasn't going to do the show today, but he said, acknowledge him, and he said, go live. You see, so that's why we're here, believe it or not. So, Rare, appreciate you. God bless you. Your contribution, okay. Contribution, okay. The entire DCB Nation coming through, even on the bye week. Yeah. It took me a struggle time to read that, but I appreciate you, Rare. Appreciate you so much. And I believe that the wordings and people, we all work together, you know, and the glory goes to him, not me, nor any of you guys. The glory goes to him. I can't do nothing. I can't increase myself. He increases everything. Appreciate you. Jay, what's good, man? Thank you. On the Facebook group from Washington. I always get hung up on this word, WTF, because I want to say the other thing that it, front four is returning to form. Yeah, they did create some pressure on 12, and 12, he's slippery. He can sweep, he can get up out of some of this stuff. Here, go right here. Yep. Let me see. Somewhere right here. Here we go. Why my screen frozen? Like, here we go. Come on, play. You don't want to play. You don't want to play. But, oh, my gosh. The Tennessee Titans, man. When you got a team that can play some good defense and run the ball, you're in trouble. And it make it harder for you to make a comeback, because they're going to run the daylights out of that ball. And A.J. Brown and all of those boys with the play action, that's classic. The Tennessee Titans remind me of like the classic 80s form of football, like the 80s and early 90s form of football. That old smash, I'm going to run. And then when you try to stop it, then we throw the ball around. All right, so the phone lines are open long enough. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Let's go. We're going to get on up out of here. In every moment that you do in life, there comes challenges. There come obstacles by the way. But it's up to you to figure those obstacles out and to achieve them. Reshaping of your mind. Reshaping of the thoughts that penetrates through your heart. Believe it or not. It's the heart that need to be softened to give way. But I tell people all the time, I really do believe in the power of the mindset. It's the renewing of the mind, right? You know, they say be ye transferred from the old ways of your thinking. But it's by the renewing of your mind, right? It's by the reshaping of your thoughts. But don't conform to what's going on. Don't try to look at this situation and say, Lord, this is the way, because this is the way I'm thinking that it's going. No. Acknowledge him in all thy way, and he shall direct your path. But also, if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it. If all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired of it, and it makes you hold all other things tawdry and cheap for it, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, plan for it, and lose all terror of God or man for it. If you will simply, just simply, go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence, and stirred pertinacity. If neither cold poverty, or famish or fame, or sickness or body or brain can turn you away, from the thing you want. If dogged and grim, and besieged and besetted with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation, stand tall. Look high. And know that you can change it just by reshaping your mind. Stay focused. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. We up out of here. Appreciate you, Ashaniqua, Pookie, Ray, and thank everybody who made the donations to help elevate the nation. This been a wonderful episode, Cowboy Nation. Y'all enjoy, and I'm going to tell you guys right now. Roll credits brought to you by Graphic Zone HD. Yeah. Come on. Hey, yo. Come on. Stay focused. Shout out to y'all. Thank everybody who joined in today. Thank those who made the donation to help elevate the nation. Don't forget, please don't forget. Washington fumble? Yeah, that's a good one. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share this content. Share is caring. Yeah. Come on. I used to be quiet and out of luck. Now I move up and move humble cause the hate and the jealousy. My mama telling me count up your blessings and run it up. Yo. Nowadays nothing really come on. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's I got wifey on bling and she freeze. Photo. Please. No photos. Come on. Jeez. No. Please. No photos. I keep giving game away. Law. I put game on layaway. Nation. I got paid to play today. Appreciate you, Young, Perry, and Rare Clothing. I might make it rain today. I got paid off pay today.
Shouting out my partners at the game day. The Game Day is a new sports and sports betting media company built for today's fans. Check out the link in my bio or my community tab for all their great content, and head to their website, thegameday.com, for the latest sportsbook promos, betting tips, expert picks, and sportsbook app reviews.
Excellent.
I forgot I still had that commercial rolling. But I appreciate everybody. Be sure to check out The Game Day. This episode was also powered by them. Be sure to help us out. Hit that link that's in the description box. Let's go. Hey, my PayPal link is broke. It's broke. It's not correct. I'll fix it. I'll fix the PayPal link. Let's go.
Ran up a check, I might do it again.
Y'all bear with me. Appreciate you. Let's go.
Outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years,
yeah,
I'm just waiting for the wins.
Yeah.
I'm in debt to know him, but the one
Come
to
on.
my sins. I do it
Where
for
we at?
real, there's no reason to pretend.
Here we go, yeah.
If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me. Gon' back it up. Matter what? Told you I'ma do me. Why you hating on me? It's not adding up. I do roll like a Mack truck. Country heart, I might cop a farm and go act up. Lot of scars, I was cold-hearted, now I'm backed up. Keep it real, I do this once a month, I don't rap much. I just take the money and go stack up. Only buying car to get tatted up. All that other bull, it don't matter much. You only climb me, I put the ladders up. No fault, I done doubled up on the workload. I think I fell in love with the bankroll. Pray up, get money, then we lay low. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me. Gon' back it up. Matter what? Told you I'ma do me. Why you hating on me? It's not adding up. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me. Gon' back it up. Matter what? Told you I'ma do me. Why you hating on me? It's not adding up.
All right. I double checked that PayPal link. It is working, by the way. It could be maybe a wrong key that you're hitting, but the link is in the description box. That is the proper link. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Like I said, the jersey will be given away on November the 5th. It will be a real authentic jersey brought to you by Law Nations. And shout out to the Cedar Hill location in Texas, Cowboys Pro Shop. Appreciate them. So really appreciate each and every last one of you all for tuning in. Let's go. Appreciate everybody, man. I really do. All right. We out. And another one. Let the world spin a little bit. I like the world when it spins. If I can find it. Yeah. Hope you guys have a productive day.
All in one. Don't let the street lights eat you all alone. You know it's dangerous to go alone. Don't let the street lights hit you. Can I be your If a paper crane can fly, then forever doesn't feel that far. So far, so far. If a paper crane can fly, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on.
You have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to meet, who you're going to meet, who you're going because you don't know who you're going to meet, who you're going
give you nothing. Success is earned. Just because you stronger, bigger, and bolder, ain't nobody about to just hand it over to you. You gotta work for it. You gotta go get it.
We all go through it. You think you the only one? You think you special? You think your pain is worse than my pain? Some of you though, you let your pain punk you. You let your pain punk you. You let your pain make you quit. You think you the only one go? You think cause I got money and I'm the #1 motivational speaker that all my pain gone? I say an alligator is so ferocious. Kobe just wanted it more than everybody else wanted. Kobe was relentless. Kobe had a value of relentless. He didn't just know the word relentless, he was relentless. It was in his DNA. Some of you say the word, but it's not a value. Some of you say the word because you know coach want to hear the word, but you are not relentless. You just say the word, you repeat what you hear. But when you get to a point where you make a decision to be relentless, there are things that people who are relentless get that people who are not, they don't get.
Appreciate you. Y'all, let's go. I'm out.
But there's something inside of
Motivation,
you that
baby.
I just have to follow that.
Just stay focused and it will happen. Trust me and believe.